the side of the net. Gamble.
Good play by Hicks to go to the net. That opened it up for the third man into the zone. Out came Gamble. You know, the disadvantage of moving out that far is you don't have time to move. But when you're out that far, the shooter has nothing to shoot at.
Mark Rogers was the shooter following up that first shot.
They had to move on that one and make the save.
Then you saw the net come loose. So there are the saves for these two hot goaltenders.
Today on The Joy of Cooking, how to smoke a puck. Take 12 guys, tough, dress them heavily, put them on ice. Take 1 puck, drop it, add sticks, add skates, mix on high speed. 2 parts drop pass, 3 parts fake shot. Equal parts velocity, speed, and adrenaline. Stuff some ouch, add 210 pounds of hip check, then top it off with a blistering slapper. Voila, smoked puck. Dig in, NHL 95. EA Sports. It's in the game.
Oh, my son, the graduate.
No, Gamble got it, didn't he? Didn't make the post behind him.
Boy, what a big rebound. Look where that came, almost to the top of the circle. Patrice Lefebvre.
Beat by Mark Freer, but he chops him on the way by. Watch what Kite does with his stick. He's going to put it right under Freer's skates there. And it's hard to call because really Freer kind of half steps on his stick. So keep watching Jim Kite. He takes Graham Townsend, then he lets his other D-man take Townsend because he knows Mark Freer 22 is behind him. Watch what he does with Freer. He pushes him behind the net so that Pokey Reddick doesn't have to deal with another screen. I mean, smart play all the way around, and did get called for a penalty once.
That's why he's got the C on. That's why he's still playing, right?
When a guy is
the end of the zone. Shot and another save by Gamble. Can Quinney. Gamble again.
Pick it up here and turn. Is there a screen in front of Gamble? Yeah, but it's right out at the blue line. A little bit of a screen in front. It's tough to tell from this angle, but that dropped right down and under Troy Gamble, and I think that's why it fooled him. It was arcing down all the way to him. Somebody might have gotten a stick on it in front, but hey, right idea for the Las Vegas Thunder. Just keep shooting, just keep blocking and jamming. Do the basic things that lead to goals. Don't try to make great individual plays to score.
When you know it, all those great saves by Troy Gamble, you get what's really a junk goal, but hey, it's a goal.
In the air. Now watch what happens. That goes between Troy Gamble's pads, about 6 inches off the ice. He just saw the bottom fall out of it and go right down under him. Knuckleball, kind of. I really regained my composure, and Troy Gamble here had to think this one was in. Watch his left leg. He saw it bouncing. He didn't know what to do with his leg. He just raised it like there was a fire hydrant there.
That close. Great positioning by referee Joe Ernst. You saw his right.
He had Jeff Reed moving to the front of the net, but Terry Ruskowski will not be happy with this. I'll tell you why. The guys that are looking for the pass are positioning themselves far too far away from the puck barrier. See the guy going up the boards there, trying to get that bank off the boards? That's Mark Freer. Well, you got to stay back in a little bit. Jim Kite, I don't know if it touched anybody.
Looked like it hit the pad and bounced to the other side of the net.
Well, Carl Valamont was number 6 for Houston, going somebody to come and help. He didn't need it. He was able to get by. Look at all the black around him. He's got 2 right there around him. Nobody to pass to. He finally pulled, look at 3 of them. And he moves through all of them and got it out for a terrific scoring chance. Boy, he's an impressive little player, Steve Sullivan is.
Bill Armstrong.
Hockey game. Then Albany ended up with a 5-minute power play with only 2 seconds to go in the power play. Pascal Réaume drifted this one. It was a Hail Mary shot that got a little pop off of Pop's shin pad, and it beat Jim Carey. That made it 3-2, but moments later, here came the Portland Pirates. Watch this behind the back pass here to himself, right there, by Jeff Nelson, out to Pops, who had been the GOAT just a moment before. Zingo. 3-3. Here we go into overtime.
Oh, Robbie Fatorik behind the bench.
Number 10 in white. Bill Armstrong has played 1 National Hockey League game. He did it a few years ago with the Philadelphia Flyers. He still thinks he's got a chance to make it at age. Gonchar started it back up to Bobak and then over to Jeff Nelson, who one-timed a terrific save by Corey Schwab. Watch it coming at us on this one.
High riser. 2:15 left to go in the 5-minute overtime. No penalties. Corey Flames in Calgary. It was 3-1 Pittsburgh. Look at Gary Lehman, number 11, work. Puck is sitting there, say, please hit me into the net. Lehman finally somehow pushes it by Ken Reagan. That made it 3-2. Now the antithesis of that kind of goal. Big Shell Samuelson has the time, tees it up, and dents the twine. 4-2 Pittsburgh in the third. Back to the fourth.
Even without Mario Lemieux.
Power play chance. Jan Eriksson brings it up. Eriksson back. Second game off the injury list. Patrick! Center net! Block shot! Save made! Getting back into the net is Stauber. For a moment. There, Jew's got it back, and out here's a 2-on-1 chance the other way. Boom drops it. Boom! Save made by Stauber again. Puck behind the net. McSorley ties up Boom. And the Kings sends it right back in. This has been a wild affair down around the goaltender's territory. Jari Kurri with Conacher. Back Conacher, the screen shot. Save made again. Jari Kurri knocked down as he went through the crease. Corey Hirsch coming up big yet one more time. Phil Bourne. They say no call. Donnelly brings it in. He tried to draw one as Bourne went sprawling. You didn't call him for diving, and they didn't call the hook. Rangers back. Wait. Pinned up by Charlie Honey. Wait, center, tip, score! Graves! Adam Graves on a tremendous centering pass from the corner.
Swivel, you got to turn around. Look for Adam Graves coming in here. Someone's got to pick him up. Everyone skates away. Curry's the only one near him, but he's too late. First rule of back checking is to look around and see who you're supposed to get. Stauber following the puck, but he reacts too late. Again, it's the same old story with the Kings. Defensive zone coverage. Basic textbook things. Not doing it right. Now
low. Sador was there to knock it away. Patrick sends it right back in. Rangers will change. Sador's pass. Blocked to the corner. Tony Amati. Amati the shot. He scores! A no-angle shot. Tony Amati and the Rangers lead by 3.
call it a bad clearing pass by Sador, but that is a bad goal, shot from a bad angle. Goaltenders have to follow the puck all the way out of the zone, make sure it's out of the zone because anything can happen. Wade does a good job not only of preventing the pass from getting out, hustling over to it and rifling it on the net. And I believe it goes through the pads of Rob Stauber, giving the Rangers back their 2-goal lead.
Tony Amati, 19, unassisted, 5-13. 2 unanswered goals here, and a penalty coming up on the Los Angeles Kings.
And we talked about the Rangers.
We said it more than once tonight, but it's true. The initial shot comes off to Thomas Steen, just trickles over the goal line. It's in there. They're tied at 5 in the third, Edmonton and Winnipeg. Gary?
You're battling for playoff points.
6-minute penalty or a 4-minute penalty, but he felt the player held the stick out and allowed the Ranger player, I believe it was Bork, to come in, and that's why the referee called it as a 5-minute major and a game misconduct.
Bork was cut. King for 2, scores! The Rangers have a 3-goal lead back. Stephen King gets his second of the game. 6-3 Rangers.
Makes a good pass as the Rangers come up. Patrick continues down the middle. There's the advantage of that Russian defenseman. A little backhand pass. And not a good goal, Gary. Another bad goal for young Stauber. He's having a tough time here in the third period. A good play by Patrick. And it beats him short side. Short side goals are bad goals in the net. Sergei Makarov will end up taking the shot from the top of the faceoff circle. Banks in off Joe Nieuwendyk, who was minding his own business coming down the slot. Penguins lead it by 1. Big hockey deflected, save made by Corey Hirsch. Gretzky back in the corner with it. Gretzky gets taken down, freed it up though. Robitaille centering, Blake shot, save made, and Hirsch came way out to cut the angle down. He was halfway up the slot that time and intended to be. Bonnie Loach. Gretzky. All copied. Save, rebound, kicked out. Hirsch, 2 saves, cleared by Broughton. Good goaltending, spectacular goaltending by the Ranger netminder. Out challenging the shooters, well out, playing a very confident game here.
Coffey tried to run it in.
Van Beesbrook's the backup. Mike Richter has been sent down to play a half dozen games at their minor league level. He will be coming back, and that's why it hurts. They got to make a decision on it. Tom Mees.
All right, let's go to St. Louis. North Division rivals, Red Wings and Blues. Craig Janney finding Kevin Miller, who steers the pass in nicely. Blues lead it 4-3 in the third at the arena.
Tom giving us updated on lots of National Hockey League action and lots of finals. 6-3 here with the Rangers leading.
Well, it could have been 6-4. Corey Hirsch doing a good job in the net. 3 good scoring chances by the Ranger. There he is, well out of the net. And he's going to cover this for a little while till Robitaille kicks it loose.
They changed directions twice on the way in. And there you see the shots.
Tonight's game in overtime, Western Michigan 2 and Lake Superior 1.
He's a team captain and obviously enjoys the leadership role. He has been terrific, playing the best hockey of his career after sitting out last year with the injury. And DU may be the envy of every school in the country with their goalkeepers because they have 2 excellent ones. It'll be Jimmy Mullen going tonight, but it doesn't matter whether it's Jim Mullen or Sinue Walanaimo. The team feels very confident with either player in the nets. So we're looking forward to an excellent matchup here tonight at the DU Ice Arena. Dumps it into the far corner. Comes all the way out. Kokken was there for a moment. Kept in by the Pioneers at the point. Right in front. Shot by Loxinen. Rebound came out to Loxinen. Take that back. The shot was by the Pioneers. And Dave Klasnick. Look out. Pioneers in front. There's Ritchie. Shot. Backhander and a save. Nice one by Kokken. Well, both teams, Jim, have had problems in their own end early on. The Pioneers having trouble getting out, haven't led to any Wildcat scoring opportunities, but that one right there, a miscue inside the Northern Michigan zone, led to a quick backhander by Angelo Ritchie, but Kokken was there to knock it down, and the faceoff will be inside of the Wildcat zone to the right of the goaltender, Dieter Kokken. Curtis Sheptak to take the faceoff. Rocky Welsing with the best opportunity right there. You see it ring off the post, and Jim Mullen covers it up. Face off in front. There's a hard shot from right out in front off the stick of Mike Corner, but a perfect pass out in front, and it gets right through the legs. Take one more look at it. Again, the speed of Angelo Ritchie getting by the defenseman. Hamilton, number 2, is the guy who was caught short, and Jason Elders comes up with the goal, and for Jason Elders, the leading goal scorer on this team, that's goal number 7 on the season. Murray Armstrong last weekend with those 2 wins over Alaska Anchorage. And there's a shot from the point and a goal for the Pioneers. Craig McMillan. Well, they got him on their feet here at the old arena, and there is the shot. I still couldn't tell from that angle if it was deflected, but we'll take one more look at it. This should give us a good idea as McMillan lets it go. That's just caught the far corner. Yep. And it's McMillan's goal, and here they come again. And quickly the Pioneers back into the cellar. Yep, that's simply what it is. Pioneers now flying all over. The hitting is starting to get a little heavier. Look out. Here's a 2-on-1 quickly for the Wildcats, and a shot, a nice stop by Jimmy Mullen. The puck comes loose, but the whistle had blown. And what a stop by Mullen as he slid over to make the save on a 2-on-1. Well, hadn't had the puck coming down the left side as he was cherry picking up at the blue line. He looks across. Travis Smith makes the attempt to block it, but Ripplinger's shot was stopped by Jim Mullen, who anticipated the play perfectly. And it was a nice play by Jim Mullen, and that's the thing that happens too with this team. They can maybe make a mistake, get caught on a 2-ball rebound. As we'll watch it here, watch the play. He takes it over. The defenseman got to be waiting for the pass, but whoops, he gets around Welsing, moves in front. Kokken gets the stick on it. There's the loose puck, but nobody was able to really follow it up. But once again, the Pioneers with Lonnie Loxinen using speed to get very close to another goal. They already lead it 2-0. The faceoff will be to the left of Dieter Kochen inside of the Northern Michigan zone. Pioneers 2, Northern Michigan nothing. We have 8.5 minutes remaining.
To Hollingshead, across to McMillan, jumps over his stick, and it's out. Look out, here comes Sheptak. Sheptak around McMillan. McMillan dumps him, and there's the penalty being called. A quick shot and a save. And
you know what? That save came after the whistle.
Well, it was a great save, but it wouldn't have counted because the net was off its moorings.
All right.
And Sheptak was in the goal.
Well, the Pioneers obviously struggling on that power play opportunity. Not only were they unable to get a goal on the power play, but find themselves now on the shorthanded end. Puts the stick down at Sheptak. And normally if you get the puck, they don't call it, but I don't think he did get the puck.
Well, he didn't.
Sheptak down.
He didn't on the first swipe. He got it on the second swipe, but he'd already committed the penalty by that time. Face-off, won by the Pioneers.
This is where Anderson couldn't get it out of the zone. It's picked up by Harding, out to McGillivray. He puts it into the top right-hand corner, and all of a sudden, a power play goal for the Northern Michigan Wildcats puts them back in the game as it's Denver 2, Northern Michigan 1, and a very fine passing play by the Wildcats. Pioneers having trouble getting it out of Northern Michigan. Got the power play goal, Jimmy, and got the momentum going. You see the hard work here as Buzan picks it up right in front, finds just a little opening, puts it away, and the Pioneers do a terrific job of getting the puck and getting the momentum right back.
And this is one of the things that George Gwozdecki has been talking about. Hang on. Northern Michigan right back in front. McGillivray trying to poke it in, but it's covered by Jimmy Mullen. One of the things that George Gwozdecki has been talking about is that all of his to the head, but Green is there, and Ritchie just gets nailed by Hamilton. Now Cook rubbing the Wildcats off the puck. Here's Ritchie, shot just got tipped wide. Elders keeps it in, sends it behind the net to Klasnick. Comes all the way to Ritchie in the corner. Centers in front. There's Elders. Elders with chance. Shot kicked wide by Kochen. Now sent around to the far side by the Tomlinson.
And yes, that's the hold. It's maybe as much of a hook as anything else, but that was the hold as Welch comes in and nails Charlie Host, but he gets the penalty for holding.
And he is still down on the ice. And the charging goes to Charlie Hook. Now watch this pass. Oh, man. A beauty to Bjork, and he didn't know what to do with it. He gets a second opportunity as the puck was laying there. He got another shot, but that was a save by Kochen.
So off the board, shot, score!
Short-handed. And the Pioneers get caught up ice. And Seymour comes streaking back, goes in uncontested, and then beats Jim Mullen between the pads. Dean Seymour, the sophomore from Saskatoon, with the goal. And there you see the puck coming out. The Pioneers get caught up ice. And here's Seymour all by himself, comes to the middle, gets Mullen moving, and then slips it between the legs.
That's the third shorthanded goal of the year for Northern Michigan, and it comes at a bad.
Certainly thought this was a goal as he spins right in front. There's the shot, and oh, what a save by Kochen as he got the glove up and hung on to prevent the goal by Ritchie. Still one as the Wildcats just swarm around him. There's one save. The rebound comes way out. The puck will eventually go behind the net here. And Mullen will come across. Now it goes back the other way. Mullen goes down. And then the puck comes out to Dameworth, and you'll see the shot, and Mullen will make the glove stop there to finally force the face-off. And here's a look from behind. The shot down low, a bouncer, but Mullen getting way down and making a nice glove stop there.
Well, we have 4 players in the penalty box. It is Tomlinson and McGillivray for Northern Michigan, Paul Cook and Anders Bjork for the Pioneers. There's your score.
As you take a look at it again, there's the opportunity by Harding as it rolls off of his stick. I don't know if we'll get all the way to where